No Kings protests happening around the nation today, including here in the Tennessee Valley, voicing their frustrations with the Trump administration. Here you can see videos of protests happening in cities such as Washington, D.C., Dallas, and Philadelphia, just some of the thousands of protests happening nationwide. And here in the Tennessee Valley, multiple protests were held. From the Shoals to Jackson County, many came out to protest and air their concerns about the state of the country. And around North Alabama, the Fox 54 team attended multiple No Kings protests today, from Big Spring Park in Huntsville to Wilson Park in Florence. Here's a look at what protesters had to say.
A lot of people are just fed up with the way things are going.
I think that it's time to stand up.
I believe in the Constitution.
We've got to get rid of him.
Protesters shared a range of reasons for showing up, with many pointing to President Donald Trump's immigration policies as a key concern.
We're all immigrants, every one of us here, unless you're Native American. So it's, and with no due process, yeah, there may be some bad immigrants, but I would say 99% of all the ones that they've rounded up are really just decent, hardworking people that were looking for a better life for themselves.
Assessment of illegal aliens and how he's treating them. And not only that, but how he's just lumping everybody in one category and just snatching them all off the streets with no regard to the Constitution.
Others raised concerns about government structure, saying they want future generations to grow up in a country with strong institutions and leaders they can trust.
I would like very much to see my kids and my grandkids grow up in a country that they can respect and they can respect the leaders of. I've served my country. I'm very proud of my service. I'm very worried about the young men and women that's in uniform today.
We need to have our three separate branches of government, and I think Congress needs to establish laws and follow the funding, and that there needs to be less power in our executive branch.
Among the crowd, some protesters also emphasized the importance of civil discourse, saying people across party lines should be able to have conversations even when they disagree.
We want to take our country back. We want to make it free so people, if you're a Republican and you're a Democrat, you can get along and have a civil conversation. You may disagree on things, but at least you can talk to one another.
Others expressed strong criticism of the president, calling for accountability and change.
We elected a 34-time convicted felon, and your average convicted felon can't even vote, much less be president.
You have to ask yourself, when are you going to make a stand? When is the American people going to say this racism, this sexism, this Trump era, we have to bring it to an end if we're to survive and become America again.
And among those at the Huntsville protest today was Andrew Sneed, who's running for the District 5 U.S. House seat. We got the chance to speak with Sneed during the event, and when asked what it meant to attend today's protest, Sneed said it was exciting to see people raise their voices.
I think it's energizing, and the main thing is to be listening to all these folks, because this is not a monolith, and that's the narrative that gets told. This is not just one type of folks. These are old and young and all different race, color, and creed, and they're all upset and they want to be heard. And that's the whole beauty of No Kings, is raising these voices up and elevating that, and people exercising their First Amendment rights to be heard, which is what we need here in this district.